What's up, guys? This is Valentina with Bigger Creations, and today I'm going to share with you one tip that's going to make sure that your 808s and your bass hit hard. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that the next couple of videos I'm going to be actually featuring some of your songs and Logic sessions and mixing them right on the spot. I'm literally going to break down the entire process, show you exactly what I do from when I got your files to how I actually mixed it and the finished product. So if you missed it and you want to be a part of this kind of stuff in the future, make sure you're following me on Instagram because these videos are going to be super insightful and going to give you a full behind the scenes look of what exactly I do to combat certain issues that come up during a mix. So yeah, make sure you're following me on Instagram and let's go ahead and make this beat and I'll show you exactly how I make my 808s and my bass pump hard. Okay, now it's time for that 808. Whew. So a trick that I always do with the 808 is if you pull up an EQ just to kind of monitor where your 808 is hitting. Here, listen to this. So the 808, if you see that bass note, that peak is somewhere between 40 and 90 hertz. And that's kind of the sweet spot. That's where you want your 808 to really sit, but that's where it's really gonna hit hard. Sometimes if your bass note isn't hitting between those frequencies, it just means that it's either too high or too low. So sometimes just mess with the octaves of your bass line. So when I initially did this 808 bass line, I had it set up this way with this octave. So when this note plays, you can see that it actually plays a lot higher here, like around the 100, between 100 to 200 hertz. That peak comes in just right here, and that's why it doesn't hit as hard. Even though we can audibly hear that note, the bass doesn't hit as hard. It feels like empty. So what I ended up doing is actually just pitching that down one octave. And only keeping, for variety's sake, just these two notes up higher in that octave. And that way it just adds some variety. But most of the bass line is hitting within that frequency range, so it hits harder. So this is what it sounds like. And that's where you want your bass to hit. So if you actually take a look here, with all of it together. Oof, makes all the difference. Where if I actually put all this back up here, especially this note right here, completely gets lost. So that's why it's important to make sure you're kind of in the right frequency range when it comes to your bass, because otherwise it's just gonna feel empty and flat. But it'll really hit hard if it's between that 40 and 90 hertz range, somewhere around there. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos. And as always, if you ever have any questions or want to see more content, check me out on Instagram. Keep making beats.